Hello, cuties. I'm your English teacher, Christy Grace. I hope you enjoyed your English lesson 2, The Ant and the Grasshopper. Alright. Now, in this video, we are going to learn the book back exercises of the lesson. Right? If you have any doubt, you just play the lesson. If you have any doubt, you just play the previous video again and again, get clarified. Okay, last class we saw an ant and the grasshopper, right? Now in this video we are going to do the book back exercises. Shall we do? See the slide. Complete these sentences with the words in the box. Here they have given some words. What you have to do is you have to complete the sentence by using the particular words. Shall we do now? First we read out the words: happy, hungry, food, winter, ant. Right? We are going to use these words into this incomplete sentence to be completed. Okay. Now, the grasshopper was chirping and singing to itself. This shows that the grasshopper was very happy. Yes, happy. Next, the ant was storing food for winter. Right? The ant was storing. What ant was storing? It was the food. Excellent. This shows the ant was working hard. The grasshopper was playing in the summer but was dash in winter. In winter, how the grasshopper was? Grasshopper was hunger. Yes, you just write the word hunger. The ant was working in summer but was well fed in when? Winter. Yes, ant was hardly working in summer. It was well fed. He had enough food. It had enough food on winter. Right. The grasshopper understood why Dash had worked so hard in summer. Who worked so hard in summer? Ant. Excellent. Ant had worked hard in summer, right? Now, next exercise. Work in a group of 4. Okay? You just do this work in group work. Given below is a list of items. For items that of true of grasshopper, write G. Okay? If it is true to the of grasshopper, we have to write the first letter of grasshopper, G, the blanks. Okay? And also if it is the true of the ant, we have to write A in the blank, which means A represents the ant. Clear? Hardworking. First one, hardworking. Who worked hard? Ant or the grasshopper? Yes, ant. So what we have to write here? A. Then, living in the present. Who was living in the present? Ant or the grasshopper? Yes, grasshopper. He didn't plan for the future. Grasshopper was living in the present. So we have to write G. Happy in bad times. Who was happy in bad times in the time of winter? Yes, ant. Ant was happy in winter, in the bad time, right? So we have to write A. Lazy. Who was lazy? Ant or the grasshopper? Yes, grasshopper was lazy. So we have to write G. Saving for the future. Who was saving for the future? Yes, ant. Ant was planning for the future and save the food during the summer, right? So here we have to write A, ant. A represent ant, G represent grasshopper, right? Happy in good times. Who was happy in good times? Yes, it was grasshopper. Very happy in good times. Clear? Next, let's learn words. How do animals move? We are going to learn the movements of the animals. See, unscramble the letters to describe the movement of the creatures given below. One has done for you. A frog leaps, right? We have to arrange the scramble word. A grasshopper hops. Hop means jumping. Next, a horse trots. A butterfly flies. A snail crawls. A fish swims. So these are all the movements of the animals, right? Okay, then write down all the words in a group of words. Write down all the words or group of words that shows happiness in the story. We have to read the lesson carefully and find out the word that related to the happiness. Shall we do now? Yes. Here is the answer for you. First is bright, second is enjoy, third is happily, fourth is merrily. Now time for grammar, right? Now we are going to learn grammar. See here, the a and the, right? Read the following sentence from the story. It was a bright day in summer, right? A green little grasshopper was hopping about merrily in a field. Soon it saw an ant passing by. We can count days, grasshoppers, fields, and ants, right? If we talk of one day, or one grasshopper, or one field, or one ant, we use a or an. We represent a or an. That is used to represent a single thing. Okay, so we have to use a or an to the word. Example, a day, a grasshopper, a field, an ant. If the word beginning with the sounds a, e, I, o, u, right? We use an before these words. These a, e, I, o, u called vowels, right? What is this vowels? Tell me once again. Vowels. What are all the vowel sounds? A, E, I, O, U. Okay. Now you see the example. Ant. Here is only one ant only. It's not ants, but it starts from vowels. You just see the first letter A. So we have to write an, right? Because it comes under vowel sound. So we have to write an to that, right? As well as apple. So first letter is, if the first letter of the word comes in between A, E, I, O, U, we have to write an, not A, isn't it? An apple, an egg, an elephant, an igloo, an ink pot, an owl, an umbrella, an uncle, right? So if the first letter of the word begins with vowel sound, we have to add "and" to the particular word, right? Next, if the word begins with the sounds of other letters, that is, add "a" only. If it is the vowels sound, we have to add "an." Other than the vowel sound, we have to add "a," right? See here, a grasshopper, a book, a day, a pencil, a grain, a field. Here, grasshopper G, a day. Remember, we use "a" or "an" when the item is 1. So, we use "a" or "an" when the item is 1. Okay, here I have given some exercise. Yes, dash door. "A" or "an"? Yes, very good. A door. Here, an orange, because the first letter of the word starts O, right? So if it is A-E-I-O-U, we have to put an, right? Ice cubes. So the first letter of the ice cube start I, so an. Bag. Here, a bag. I have a bag. The bag is green. Barry met a man. The man was his neighbor. Akriti has a dog. The dog's name is Coco. Here you just see, I have the bag. Here in this sentence, they are telling I have a bag. But when we are talking about the bag, again the bag is coming. So on the time when the word is repeating, we should not use that particular a or an. Here instead of that, we have to use the. So in first sentence, I have a bag. So we are introducing a bag. In the next sentence, we are continuing about the first sentence. We are giving more explanation about the first sentence. So the bag is green. So we have to use the articles, right? Next, as well as Barry met a man. So the man was his neighbor. As well as Akriti has a dog. The dog's name is Coco. So when we talk of someone, animal, some person or animal or thing, the first time in the story, we use a or an. When we talk of the same person, same animal, same thing, we use the, right? So when we know the which person or which animal or which thing we are talking about, we use the. We use the for both one and many, right? Because we have to use a and an for only one of the particular word comes under vowel sound, we have to use an. Other than the vowel sound, that is consonant, we have to use a. Here we can use the both one and the many, which means singular as well as the plural, right? Now the ants happily ate the corn and grain. The grasshopper sang without a care in this world. We all know that the world is, so we say the world, right? And also, we all know there is only one sun and one moon. So we may say the sun, the moon, because and also the is used to point out which is only one. The sun, the moon, which means we have only one sun, one moon, right? So which is only one, there also we can use the, right? Here I have given some example. You just read out and cross check your answers, okay? I have done for you. Once there was a crow sitting on the tree. The crow was very thirsty. It was a pot far away. It flew down to the pot. There was a little water in the pot because we are repeating the pot again and again. So that's why we are putting the. But it was very low. Its beak could not reach the water. The crow got an idea. Why we are using an here? Because idea. In that particular word, the first letter of the word starts from vowel sound A-E-I-O-U. Here the word is starting I. So here we have to write an. It started picking up stones with its beak and throwing them one by one into the pot. The water in the pot came up. The crow drank up all the water that it wanted. Right? I hope you enjoyed well. If you have any doubt, again play this video. Okay? Again, if you have any doubt or any clarification for your reference, you just my channel, and there I have posted the article video in the topic of articles. That video will helpful for you to clarify some or all of your doubts. I hope you had enjoying well. Just replay this video again and again. Get clarified. Be happy. We meet you soon. Thank you, goodies. Bye.